Hi everyone, so now let's continue solving problem number 3 of the equations, inequalities, and functions. So we have this problem. Find the solution of 3y plus 3 over y plus 3 over y minus 3 is equal to 2. So you can see that this problem is a rational equation. So it means this is an equation with rational expressions on it. So what will we do with this kind of equation? First, we're going to transpose the constant which is in the right hand side to the left hand side. So here we have from 2 it became negative 2. So we have here 3y plus 3 over y plus 3 over y minus 3 minus 2 is equal to 0. Then we're going to get the LCD of the left hand side. So the LCD is we have y times y minus 3 because the denominator are primes. So you just multiply each factor. So we have this since the LCD is y times y minus 3. To get the numerator, we need to divide this value to the denominator here. So we have y times y minus 3 divided by y, that is y minus 3 times 3y plus 3. Plus, similar, we have y times y minus 3 divided by y minus 3 is y times 3 minus, since this is 1, so we need to multiply all of this to 2. So we have 2 times y minus 3 is equal to 0. Then we need to simplify the numerator by multiplying this expression to this one and this to this one, then you add. So we have y times 3y, we have 3y squared plus y times 3 is 3y minus negative 3 times 3y is negative 9 minus negative 3 times 3 is 9, so negative 9 plus, multiply this one, this is 3y minus negative 2y times y is negative 2y squared, negative 2y times negative 3 is plus 6y. All over, you copy the denominator, this is equal to 0. Then we multiply both sides by this, the denominator, which is y times y minus 3, provided that this denominator is well defined. So, kanus araman na siya if ang imong y is not 0 and your y is not 3. Kay kung mag-equal ni silang duha, mag-equal ni siya to 0 and mag-equal ni siya to 3, this expression will be undefined. So, pwede ta mag-multiply basta provided that the denominator is not equal to 0. So, kung mag-multiply ta, so this can be cancelled out. So, mabili na lang ang numerator. Then, you simplify the left-hand side by combining like terms. So, here, 3y squared minus 2y squared is y squared. Then 3y minus 9y is negative 6y, plus 3y is negative 3y, plus 6y is positive 3y. Then we have negative 9. Since wala na ilain, so you copy just negative 9 equal to 0. So you notice that we have arrived to a quadratic equation. So we are going to solve this quadratic equation. Y squared plus ty minus 9 is equal to 0. So first I will use, there are many ways to solve this one. You can factor out, but this is not applicable to trial and error. So kung buhaton, ang magamit ko og completing the square. But you can also use the quadratic formula if you want that. So I will just show you another way of solving this one, which is completing the square. So una is akong i-transpose ang negative 9 to the right hand side, so mahimo siyang y squared plus 3y is equal to 9. So, kung sa una to ni siya pag-complete ni ang nasa left hand side, so complete the square of the left hand side by adding both sides by the equation b over 2 quantity squared. So this is referring to the coefficient of the second term. So ang coefficient of the second term, that is b, which is 3. So 3 over 2 quantity squared, that is would be 9 over 4. So ato ning add both sides by 9 over 4. So ano siya? So this one is already a perfect square trinomial, so that would become y plus 3 over 2 quantity squared. So, gikan diri no. Plus, this is just 4 times 9 is 36 plus 9, that is 45 over 4. So, we're going to get the square root of both sides of the equation. Kaya para mawala ni siya ang square. So, if ikaw ang nag-square root, remember, dapat na ay plus or minus sign. So, we have here square root of y plus 3 over 2 quantity squared is equal to, so note of the positive negative sign, square root of 45 over 4. So, we're going to simplify the left-hand side. So, ang 45, we can write it as 9 times 5 over 4. So, ato siyang i-simplify. So, ato siyang i-kwaon ang square root. So, square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 9 is 3. Then, simplify the right-hand side. So, we have this. Ato lang siya i-transpose yung 3 over 2 sa pikas because we only want y. So, that is transfer the constant in the left-hand side to the right-hand side. So, kung naa pa siya, ma-reduce pa siya, i-reduce. Pero kung dili na siya ma-reduce, then this would be our answer. So, the solution set, we have 2. We have negative 3 minus 3 square root of 5 over 2. And negative 3 plus 3 square root of 5 over 2. So, this would be our solution.